Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third game today, the 12 o'clock game between Team 15 and 16. Team 15 will start as the hitting team. And that will be Avery Briggs of Albany, Wisconsin, leading us off today. Pitching for Team 16 is Samantha Radish of Arrowhead High School. Pitch is high and away, it's ball. So Avery Briggs has 1-1 on her right now. Next pitch is low and away, ball 2. Avery Briggs plays for the Wisconsin Outlaws, second base pitcher. Throws right hand, bats right-handed. Next pitch is low. It's going to be a 3-1. Reminder, if she walks, like the last few games, they will pull someone out of the dugout to run. Most likely the 15th hitter, Avery Brezik of South Milwaukee, would be. Next pitch is low and away. Stay here, and she will reset the count. And they will send the probably 15th batter out. Kids are not used to it this way. Oh, actually, no, they won't send they'll send, it looks like number 6. So Graceland Kersey Shuda of Marthana, Minnesota, gets put out there. Briggs takes one to right field, and it's caught right off the inside part of the bat. And it's 1 out. So now it'll be Lily Unruh of Blue Valley, Southwest Kansas. Rebels 18A is the travel team she plays for in the summertime. Ball is high. And she's a second baseman and outfielder. Throws righty, bats righty. Pitch is low in the dirt. So it's 2-0. Head coach of Hortonville softball rejoins us.
Game 3 of the day.
Yes, sir. Strike to Lily Unruh. She's coming all the way from Kansas to be here today. Gotta get, these kids are committed if they're coming that far. That's all I gotta say. That's on the ground. Could be 2. Second to first. Not in time. Almost a double play.
Yeah, good range there. Just a little bit of not hit well enough to be able to turn double play. Yeah. Had to take it herself.
So Samantha Radish of Arrowhead is the starting pitcher, like I mentioned earlier. Part of that Arrowhead run of the state level game this year. They lost to Oak Creek in the semi. Throws back to first, and not in time. There was no tag applied. I believe it's 2-0. Oh, man. Ball is foul. Bounced right off the plate. Two balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. Throw down to second is not in time. Good throw, just not able to get the tag down, as she was trying to go on the run and get the tag down as well.
That was a really good throw. Who's our catcher here? I can't get the number. Looks like 3.
If it's 3, oh wait.
Yep, that's it. Emerson
Marcus. St. Francis, Minnesota.
Really nice throw. Good pop. Got rid of the ball quickly.
Stealing again. She's on fire over there, stealing 2 different bases. She's been trying to steal And they'll put a runner out there since.
Don't see a lot of left-handed catchers.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't really seen any as of late. Pitch is in there for a strike. Throw down. Not in time. They're going to score the run. Smart play there. Normally you don't see teams throw down in that situation, but they did that time. And Amaya Gaston still remains the hitter with a runner on second. That's going to be popped up to the pitcher. She's got it. Oh, there we go. Radish is the pitcher. That was popped up to Radish. So now batting is Caitlin Words of Elk Grove, Illinois. Throw down to third is not going to be in time. The throw gets away, and she'll score easily.
Well, and right there is an example. You got a left-handed throwing catcher. You got a right-handed hitter in the right-handed box.
Yeah.
Stealing third at the tough angle to make the throw. She didn't clear the batter. Throw gets out in the left field, scores a run.
Kayla Prelis of Germantown comes in and scores the run on that play. So now the bases will be empty. And that's popped up foul to the right side. Pretty much onto the other field. Or near. Side. That probably could have gone either way. Kaylin Wirtz takes one outside. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Really nice change up there, changing the speed, getting it out on her front foot and swung through it.
So now it'll be Danica Burge of Menominee Falls, an incoming senior this year. She plays for the GTS 16U Midwest. She's a catcher and third baseman. Expect to see her catch today, probably. Pitch is ripped to Rice. Catch at second base. We'll get that number on a girl in a second. Number 9. That was a nice catch there by Chloe Christie of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. And the side retired. Welcome back, everyone, to the Showtime Sports Showcase in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Pitching for the Team 15 is Emily Stuffran from West Central, South Dakota. She plays for the Sioux Falls Cyclones and is a pitcher and shortstop. Leading off for Team 16 is Cassandra Krause of Wauwatosa East High School. She's a third baseman outfielder. And 2025 grad. Here's the first pitch. Up there for a strike. Wauwatosa East, an upcoming softball team this year, playing that tough Greater Metro Conference. That's strike number 2. Quickly 0-2. Next pitch is popped up to, should be caught by the second baseman. It's out number 1. As that one was caught by Lily Unruh. Graceland Kershey-Shuda is doing the catching for Team 15. Now batting is Trinity Jensen of Lakeville, South Minnesota. Takes the first pitch for a strike. And we are 0-1. Pitch is down low for a ball. It's current 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is in there for another strike. It's quickly 2 strikes on the batter. Pitch is high. Now, good way to lay that one off. Jensen swings and fouls that one off to the backstop. Still remains 2 strikes on the batter. Like I mentioned in the last few games, this is one of those games where it's here for the college scouts to watch. Many of them here throughout the state of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and more states to watch kids play. That pitch is taken high. Next pitch is way high, all the way to the backstop. That's ball 4, so they will put a runner out. Stuffran issues a walk. And number 11 will run out Emily Kalina of Rice Lake, Wisconsin. So Jensen will still stay up there. And that goes to the backstop. Kalina will take second base. Waiting the next pitch here. It's on the ground, foul to the left side. Two strikes on the bat. 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. There's 6 batters an inning. We're in the bottom of the first right now. Take that pitch outside. Will not run. Kalina will not budge and run. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Jensen goes down swinging. So now coming to the plate is Emerson Marquez of St. Francis, Minnesota. He's a catcher and a first baseman, left-handed hitter. First pitch, taken for a strike. Throw down its third, not in time. It's going to get into left field. She will hold, as she was not able to get up in time and run. Stays aboard on third. Marcus took the first pitch as a ball. This team, I notice, has a little bit more of a mixture between the states on the team. That one's ripped to right field. That is down a base hit. That's going to be a double as it get past the right fielder. And Marcus has got herself a double. Coming in to score was Kalina.
A good swing, stayed back on the ball, got an inside pitch, pulled it down the right field line, got by the right fielder, and in there with a stand-up double. Really nice piece of hitting.
Peyton Westra, North Polk, Iowa, will come up to the bat. That one's popped up, foul. Quickly 0-1. Looking for, find a way to get her friend home on second base. That is fouled back to the screen again. Quickly 2 strikes on Westra. Five's catching, okay. That's Danica Burge of Menominee Falls catching. That pitch is high and away. So we got 2 strikes on the hitter. Swing and a miss.
Nice
Struck
change
out.
of speed, down and in. Again, hit her out on their front foot. That'd be very effective. You can get a good off-speed pitch, keep people off your fastball.
That's for sure. Now batting is Maddie Schwab of Hudson, Wisconsin, 2025 graduate. Minnesota Waves is her travel team, 16U, and that one's fouled right to the right side. It's quickly 0-1. Madison Schwab plays outfield, shortstop, bats righty and throws righty. 2025 graduate. Pitches. Follow the right side, right to the same spot. Once again, it's quickly 0-2. Just gotta look for that good piece of hitting. Tack on it if it's right there. Pitch. Little bit out. Takes ball 1. Close pitch there, but just a bit out, just a little bit outside. Next pitch coming. Strike 3 called. And that'll retire both sides, and we will head to the top of the second coming up. Welcome back, everyone. Top of the second inning coming up. Leading off for the Team 15 is Graceland Kersey Shuda of Marthana, Minnesota. Samantha Rash of Arrowhead remains on the mound. Takes a first pitch changeup. Really good changeup right there. Had some good movement on it. Takes a pitch high as that one got a little bit high up and away. Next pitch. In there for a strike. It's quickly 2 strikes. Next pitch, strike 3, swinging. And they'll quick do their cheers. They run up to the mound. Now Kayla Prelis of Germantown will bat. Takes strike 1. Prelis, a 2025 graduate, plays for Velocity 16U. An outfielder. Just a bit inside. Catcher wanted that one. Really close. It's probably on the line or a little bit inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Prelis. Swing and a foul ball left side. Still 3-2 on the. Once again, if they walk, player from the dugout will come out and run. Player from the dugout will come out and run. Next pitch away, swing and pop up. Diving is a pitcher! Samantha Radish of Arrowhead coming off the mound to dive and make that catch. What a catch. So now batting is Tenley Kuhn of Green Bay Preble. 2026 graduate, plays for Velocity National 14U. First pitch offering is down the line, just foul. Kuhn of Green Bay Preble plays pitcher in first base, throws ready, bats ready. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Nice change up there from the pitcher Radish. So quickly. Pitch is high and away. That one's popped up and will go out of play on the left field side. One ball, 2 strikes on Kuhn. pitch is low and away outside in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Reminder, there's basically no score in this game. It's just about getting these athletes a chance to play in the game. Swing and drives on the left field, a base hit. And it gets through the left fielder's legs. Cohen's going to have herself a double. Nice piece of hitting there by Cohen to get that double out to left field. Another strike. Bias has 2 strikes on her. Pitch is high. Tried with the changeup going high. One ball, 2 strikes on Bias. Next pitch is just a bit outside. Or a little low. Pretty close to being a strike there. That's popped up. Oh, collision, but still able to make the catch. Right fielder and the second baseman collided. But the head went into the glove and still able to hold on the ball. Pretty impressive there. You need better communication on who's calling for the ball there. Right fielder came all the way in onto the dirt to try to catch that ball. So now batting is Emily Stuffern of West Central, South Dakota. That's going to be popped up. It's got room. And catch against the dugout. Is number 4, Peyton Westra. And that'll retire both sides. Welcome back, everybody, to the Showtime, just say scouting camp. I keep forgetting Showtime. First pitch is high, and that up to bat now is Madison Soul of Shapke, Minnesota. She's a pitcher and first baseman, bats righty and hits righty. Quickly took 1-0. Down low for a ball. Kind of at the ankle level. 2 balls, no strikes on the hitter. We're here in the top of the second now. That's on the ground. It's going to get through between the second and first baseman. Soul's got a hit today. So now batting for the Team 16 is Ashley Bonin of New Berlin Eisenhower. Plays for New Berlin Magic as a travel team. Outside for a ball. She's a pitcher, outfielder, righty hitter, and righty thrower. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Kind of took a stab at the one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, in there for a strike. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ashley Bonin strikes out swinging. Now coming up to the plate is the pitcher Samantha Radish, who had that awesome catch last inning. Diving catch coming off the mound. Samantha Radish of Arrowhead up to bat. Next pitch, first pitch in there for a strike. It gets away. It's a foul ball, though. That's why it took such a weird bounce. Samantha Radish plays for Falls Angels 16U. Pitches high and away, ball. In addition to being a pitcher, we know where she gets her diving skills from, as she's a center fielder as well. Next pitch is away and high. I think it said 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is away and high. Next pitch. Very selective here. As they will send a runner out. That will be number 4, Peyton Westra of North Polk, Iowa. Ball's low. Madison Soul sitting on second. Peyton Westra on first. Strike. And Radish at the plate. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a foul back. One ball, 2 strikes now. This is Radish's second at bat with the walk in the previous one. Swing and a miss. Struck her out swinging. Chloe Christie will come up to bat now of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. She plays for the Minnesota A16U. Swings it, drives one to right. That is caught out there, and everyone's got to quickly retrieve back. Everyone was on the move, assuming that was not going to be caught, and then it was caught. Everyone got back safely, though, for Team 16. Here you go at the first pitch. Swing and follows one up. Quickly 0-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Christie looking for a hit here. Very close pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Third game of the day here today on this field. Follow the left side. W7's live over there. Gary's on the other mic on the other field. Can't tell who he's with, but they have another game going on as well over there. So 2 games currently live in total. Next pitch in the dirt, low. Pretty aggressive leads here by the 2 girls on base. Kalina standing in the... Kalina follows it off. Emily Kalina batting right now. Rice Lake, Wisconsin native. Chippewa Fall Raptors is her travel team. Lefty hitter. Switch actually hitter. Heads up. Nearly winning the other dugout on the other field. She's greeted with runners on second and first. Next pitch, swing and grounds one to second. And it gets through, bobbled. No play will be made. As bobbled by the second baseman Avery Briggs, but that'll do it for the inning because of the batter limit. Now pitching for the Team 16 is Madison Soul of Shepke, Minnesota. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Gonna get the out at second. Try to get out at first, not in time.
It was good footwork over there by the second baseman, Chloe Christie. Not a chance to turn because it was a slow roller, but still good footwork around the bag. Nice and smooth.
So now Ellie Brezek will bat for the Team 15 from South Milwaukee, 2024. She plays for the Queen of Diamonds in the summertime. He's a pitcher and an outfielder, I mean. Takes the ball one. Pitch is inside for a ball. 2-0 on Brezic. Pitch is inside for a strike. Throw back to first, not in time. Seen quite a bit of that.
Well, you got catchers that are trying to show off their skill set as well.
Yeah.
And how quickly they can transfer the ball out of their glove and get throws down, try to pick off some runners. So see a little bit more of that today than you probably would in a normal game.
Yeah. Swings and misses Brezic.
Obviously, in a normal game, you don't want to take the risk of throwing a ball away too often.
Yeah.
But here, throw one away. What does it matter, right?
Yep. Soul doing not too bad of a job so far pitching. Nice pitch there. Throws down to first to secure the out. Quickly goes to second.
Really nice off-speed pitch again, out on their front foot. Just very deceptive when you see a changeup coming in. Looks very similar to the fastball, and then it just doesn't ever get there. So really nice job of changing speeds.
So next will be Cassandra Krause of Wauwatosa East. Low and away in the dirt. '25 graduate. Plays for the ESA Prospects in Wisconsin. Third base and outfielder. Bats ready, throws lefty. Lines one foul sharply to the 10th in the other field. One strike on the hitter. Looking for one low, and it gets by. Going to third is Kalina. So they will have a runner in third with Krause at the plate. On the ground to third. It's going to be bobbled. Going out at first.
A way to stick with it. She knocked it down, kept it in front of her, got the out at first. There was a play to be had at the plate. I don't think she saw that out in the corner of her eyes. They were yelling for, but stayed with it with no outs, I guess. Perennial no outs, so you just get as many outs as you can. But it did keep the ball in the infield. And recovery to pick up an out. Strong throw.
Yep, nice throw there. Trinity Jensen will bat now. Wait. Lily Unruh of Blue Valley Southwest will bat. I had the wrong team up there. That wasn't even Krause batting, that was Briggs. Boy. Kansas Unruh's where she's coming from today. Pretty far travels.
Yeah, it's a good 7-hour trip.
Yep. Must be a Royals fan. In there, swinging a miss. A little low of a pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and tries to get in front of that. It's going to be missed by the third base. No play made. She was hustling down that line.
Well, even if she fields that cleanly, unless third base is able to field it cleanly. Shortstop had no chance. Ball was hit too deep in the hole. If third base can field that cleanly, he probably has a play, but kind of got that in between hopper, and shortstop had no chance.
So now Amaya Gaston of St. Michael Albertville in Minnesota will come up to bat. Ball thrown down a second. Oh, runs into the umpire, says safe.
A lot going on there. You got
Yeah.
the shortstop and the umpire running into each other. Throw was up the up the first base line a little bit. Caught it. Thought she had a swipe tag, but I couldn't tell if she made contact. Umpire said no with a tag.
Well, the umpire said no because he heard him. So safe at second. Pitch is taken away outside. 2-0. I believe we're in the top of the third. Next pitch is down low in the dirt. Advancing to third is Unra. How's our comment dashboard looking? Next pitch, swing and a miss. Next pitch, sticked it out to shortstop. Throws it to first in time. That's the inning. Heading to the middle of the third. Bottom of three, I mean. Ellie Brezick into pitch for Team 15, the South Milwaukee native. Now batting is Maya Amdale of St. Charles, Minnesota. She plays for the Gamblers Gold Travel Team as a shortstop. On the ground, the third, nice pick over there. Throw to first in time. That was a nice pick over there by Amaya Gaston at third base. Way to stop that one. So now batting is Cassandra Krause from Wauwatosa East. I made that mistake last inning. I was reading the wrong roster. Now it's really her. 2025 grad. Ball low in the dirt. Waiting pitch, high and away, 2-0. Krause plays third base and outfield. Bats ready, throws lefty. Pitch, swing and a miss. Winning on a tough one there. South Milwaukee well represented here pretty well. Like I said, the pitcher is from South Milwaukee. Growing softball community there. That one's popped along the right field line, foul. Next pitch, swing and grounder to third. Bobble, not able to make the play. Was Gaston. Well, she had a terrific play earlier, so not that big of a deal. Krause reaches safely. So now it'll be Trinity Jensen of Lakeville, South Minnesota. In there for a strike. Jensen is a catcher and a third baseman. Bats ready, throws ready. Next pitch in there, fouls it back. 0-2. Next pitch, strike 3 called. Jensen called out on a strike, so now it'll be Emerson Marquez of St. Francis, Minnesota, up to plate, up to bat. She uses her back as a backswing, so when she swings, I should say in warm-ups. And Krause steals second. You can hear her on her backswing, like swings all the way around and hits her back. Probably some pump-up move. That's in there for a strike. You can hear it. If you're sitting in the middle of a state softball game, you probably wouldn't be able to hear it. Next pitch, in there for a strike. Got 2 strikes on Marquez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They use this game almost like they pitch pretty fast in this game, like it's the pitch clock, I feel like. Which I like. Ball 3. I bet college coaches like that as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. Next pitch. Ball outside. Runner needed at first. They will send Radish out there to run. Strikes in there. It's a new count for Marquez. Ball's a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground at first. Nice stop there. We'll get the out at first. That's it.
Friendly reminder tonight, 6:30, we will have the home run derby. I don't know how many contestants we have this year, but we'll have some other events going on. We'll be a little more interactive with the players. We'll have the cameras out there.
You and Gary on the call for the home run derby?
Yeah, and we'll be trying to do some player interviews. We'll be interacting a lot more. This year, the setup that is a little different than it's been in the past, so it's been a little more difficult to kind of interact with the players. They don't have we used to have the skills testing on one field, and then they'd play, so we'd have kids that are sitting and watching. We don't really have that this year, so we can't just grab kids to chat with and find out about, but we'll try to do that tonight.
That's ripped to shortstop. On to first in time. Westra is retired. Both sides will exit the field as they reach the batter limit. Welcome back. Leading off is Caitlin Ritz of Elk Grove, Illinois. First pitch up there, first strike. I believe we are in the third inning still. Foul to the right side.
Doing a nice job of changing up locations. Went up and in on the first pitch and then down and out on pitch number 2. Let's see what she comes back here. Her changeup has been really good. Let's see if she goes to that at all here on an 0-2 count.
Low in the dirt. Foul ball. Catcher nearly caught that. It would have been strike 3. The catcher holds on. Ball's high. Two balls, 2 strikes. Waiting the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Soul strikes out Wirtz. So now it'll be Danica Burge of Menominee Falls coming to the plate. Plays for the GTS 16U Midwest. Catcher and third baseman. Pitch is in there for a strike. Next pitch on the ground, stopped by the pitcher momentarily with the glove, but not able to get him. The pitcher's glove stopped the momentum, but not able to keep it in the glove. So Burge will reach safely. Next will be Graceland Kersey Shuda of Marthana, Minnesota. Pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 quickly. Bunt taken. Running over to first. Bobbles it. Throws to first. Still safe. Able to get over to first down the line was Kersey Shuda. Now Kayla Prelis from Germantown will come up to bat. She plays for the Velocity 16U National. First pitch up high for a ball. Next pitch fouled away. One and one on the hitter, Prelis. Swing and a miss in the dirt. It's going to get by, take that weird bounce. Runners move to second and third. Kersey Shuda and Burge, the two runners on base. Next pitch is outside for a ball.
Just missed a little bit with that changeup.
Here comes the next pitch, outside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. If she does in fact walk, the count will reset and they will set a batter out from the bench. That's how showcase tournaments work. Ball 4 and somebody from the bench will come out. I believe that is number 8, Tenley Cohen of Green Bay Preble. Oh wait, that can't be. She's up next.
I think it's 6.
6, so that's Grace.
It's tough to read from here.
Yeah,
No, it can't be 6. 6 is on second base.
that's what I was just going to say.
Does look like an 8, though.
Yeah, 8's on deck.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, once she scores, if she does. Rips that one, left field. That's gone, grand slam. Couldn't tell at first that I was going to clear the wall, and it did. That's a grand slam for Kayla Prelis of Germantown. Hit that one out there by the trees. Second home run we've seen today.
That one was off the bat. It looked like that was gone.
Yeah. In their first strike, now batting is Tenley Cohen of Green Bay Preble, 2020 class of 2026. Travel team is the Velocity National 14U. In their first strike. Tried to get off speed, went out a little bit outside with it though. That ripped to right, left center. That's down and gonna go to the wall. Gotta be a double. Wait a minute. Can get her at second. Drops the ball. One of those close plays that you kind of had a slide there almost. And that'll wrap up the inning. Now batting is number 5, Maddie Schwab of Hudson, Wisconsin. On the mound is number 12, Ellie Brezik, still from South Milwaukee. Schwab, that's on the ground to second. To first it goes in time. Batting next is Madison Soul of Shakopee, Minnesota. She's a pitcher and a first baseman. That's ripped down the line. Fair ball, stays in. She's going to have herself a single. Just got over the first baseman's head, cleared it. So now batting for Team 16 is Ashley Bonin, New Berlin Eisenhower incoming senior. Rips foul. She plays for the New Berlin Magic. She's a pitcher and an outfielder mainly. Right, throws righty, hits lefty. Hits righty, I mean. In their first strike, quickly 0-2. Next pitch, swings and drives one towards left, foul. Kind of got that one off the end of the bat. No balls, 2 strikes on Bonin. Swings and misses, strike 3. Brezik strikes out Bonin. So now it's Samantha Radish of Arrowhead at the plate.
She was the starting pitcher in this game.
Yep. 2025, so incoming junior. Arrowhead, pretty good softball program over there this year. Got to state in the quarterfinals. Lost to Oak Creek. That's inside. Two 2-0 on the batter. Ball inside. It'll be 3-0 soon. Strike in there. Pitch is high and away, ball. And they will ask for a runner. And they will send out Emily Kalena of Rice Lake, Wisconsin. Pitch is low. She will restart her count for the second time today. Radish will. Pitch is pop, foul to the right side. Ball low in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Radish. All low in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground. Throwing to first in time. Pitcher to first. That's the inning. So now pitching for Team 16 is Ashley Bonin, the New Berlin Eisenhower senior. And coming up first for Team 15 is Kimber Buys, Brookings, South Dakota. Bonin's first pitch, pops it up to the second baseman, caught. Go with the slap of the hands. That was caught by the second baseman, Maddie Schwab of Hudson. First pitch, swing and a miss. Emily Stuffran of West Central South Dakota now batting. Ball's outside. Pitch is low in the dirt. 2-1. Popped up. Down left field line, caught out there. Now batting is a lefty, Elena Gonzalez of Chicago Taft High School. Plays for Chicago Blue Thunder, 18U. Bonin throws one right in there for a strike. Pops it up, foul. 0-2 quickly. Kind of hits in on the outside for a base hit to right field. Gonzalez is aboard. So now batting is Ellie Brezik of South Milwaukee, the pitcher. That's on the ground to third. Throws to second in time to get him back to first, not in time. Brezik's aboard. So now we'll go back to the beginning of the lineup, and Avery Briggs will come up from Albany, Wisconsin. Ball low, throw down a second is gonna, got her.
Nice job on the tag there. Couldn't really see from here. It looks like she maybe overslid the bag a little bit.
Yeah.
Throw wasn't online as well as she would have liked it, but way to catch it and reach back and put a good tag on.
So Briggs stands up now with empty bases. Ashley Bond, the pitcher. Rips it to right, caught by the second baseman. That looks like number 1, Avery. Wrong team. That looks like number 1, Cassandra Krause of Wauwatosa East with the nice catch. So now leading off for Team 16 is Chloe Christie of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Pitch is in there for a strike. And pitching is now Tenley Kuhn of Green Bay Preble for team 15. Next pitch is on the ground to short. Nice diving play. Won't have a play though, but way to keep it in front of her though. Bunts it. Nice bunt there to third, first. Not in time. Going to third. Back to third. Safe at third.
Really nice play there by number 3. I can't get her name. Emerson. Oh, no, that's the other team.
Gadsden.
Amaya Gaston. Really nice play. Getting back to cover the bag, catching the ball on the run, making the take at the same time. Looked like she may have been out, but really hard call to make from where the umpire was screened.
They always talk about positioning with the umpires in training when I used to go, especially with baseball. Positioning, like you're not in the right position, sometimes you can't make a good call, and there's nothing you can do because there's obviously a runner on second too. You got to be able to see that one. Ball's outside, 1-1. Now the batter is Maya Omdahl of St. Charles, Minnesota. Travel team has Gamblers Gold. Ripped foul to the right side. Swing and a miss. Omdahl goes down swinging. And we will reset the lineup right away. Cassandra Krause will bat for Team 16, the Wauwatosa East Junior. Pitch taken high, ball 1. Pitch is low, 2-0. Next pitch waiting, in there for a strike. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike on Krause.
All right, we're back here. We're going to be joined in a minute here by Kayla Conwent from the Wisconsin Badgers. And coaching now, she'll be making her way over to the broadcast table. She's going to sit in for a little while as we kind of finish out this game. Tenley Keene is currently pitching from Green Bay Preble. Swinging a drive, center field. It is caught. Runners both failed to tag. Runner at third will be doubled off, and that'll end the inning. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute at the Showtime Showcase. Joining us today, it's a beautiful day here. This is my third year here, and this is the best weather we've had in all 3 years.
I love that.
It's been a pretty good game, so just reminding everybody that's tuning in, it's a showcase, so we're not really following any legitimate softball rules. We're just having a certain amount of hitters per inning. If you walk, we throw a runner on base. That runner or that hitter will just continue with a fresh count. So just trying to play some softball and show off their skills. So this is Lily Unrow from Blue Valley Southwest. I have no idea where that is. Kansas. Okay.
She's not in Kansas anymore.
No, not in Kansas anymore. Probably 150 degrees down there.
No kidding.
Every time I've gone to a tournament in Kansas City, the heat tries to end me.
Makes an honest person out of you, right? Make sure you're in it for the right reason.
They should plant some trees down there is
Right.
all I'm saying.
Right.
Put a shade tree up once in a while. There we got pitching. We got Ashley Bonin from New Berlin Eisenhower. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that is right. Club team is the New Berlin Magic.
Not a girl.
And a pop up to the first baseman, Cassandra Krause, for the first out. Brings up Emerson Marcus from St. Francis, Minnesota. I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Maya Gaston, still from Minnesota. Made a really nice defensive play playing third base last inning, charged hard on a bunt. We got a fly ball center field and caught for the second out. She charged hard on a bunt. Play came back to third. Had to make the catch on the run and try to make the tag. I thought she got the girl. Umpire was screen, called her safe. It's just a showcase, but was a really nice athletic play. But anyways, how's your summer going? What have you been up to? A little busy?
Yeah, it was awesome. Got to coach the 16U Velocity national team. Just got back. I went to California with the girls. It was awesome. Played some great teams out there, and then I went to Colorado. I needed some time off after tryouts to be able to refresh and come back, and now I'm excited to see these girls. Some of the girls on my team out here, some of the girls within our program, so many girls that we know. So it's just awesome to see them out here. So many college coaches here for them. What a great opportunity.
Yeah, it really is, and it'll be. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you around a little more. I'm going back down to the 16s level this
awesome.
coming up year. I coached the 18s.
Yep.
Last year and had 3 future Badgers on my team,
Yep,
so it was a
that's
great
right.
summer for us.
That's
but
awesome.
now I'm going back down to 16, so we'll probably see you guys around a little bit more.
Absolutely.
But it's actually really cool. I mean, it's such a different atmosphere from when I was a kid. Like, we didn't have all these opportunities of travel ball. Like, you had to be, a top 10 player in your part of the state to make a team.
Absolutely.
But there's so many more opportunities for kids these days. The coaches there's a lot of coaches here. There's a swing and a drive, left field and deep. Oh, and a nice catch.
Nice catch.
Can't see who that is. The
Number
lime green
11.
numbers are really hard for
11.
me. Is that 11?
I believe so.
So that is Emily Kalina from Rice Lake. It's a really nice catch out there on the run down the line. But yeah, so many more opportunities for kids. The coaches are really here. There's a lot of coaches in support and watching, and a really good event that Showtime has put on. And
She's got a good change up.
yeah,
She's keeping batters off time.
and we're going to switch innings. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about a minute. We're going to be going to the 5th inning here. We'll join you right back at the Showtime Showcase. All right, we are back here at the Showtime Showcase and joined again with Kayla Conwent. We were just talking a little bit. A lot of the pitchers that I've seen here today have had really good changeups and used them effectively to get hitters out, and it's something that our pitchers this year at the club scene really used to their advantage. And I think you can get really good hitters out on changeups if you can spot it and use it in counts that are very effective.
Absolutely, yeah. And especially, it seems like some of these girls out here, they're hiding it well, So, like, if you're able to hide that pitch and tunnel it in with another pitch that you have, definitely makes it challenging. And I think the hitters it's time for them to respond and be able to change their game plan to make sure that they're getting a pitch that they can crush, not just putting the ball in play.
I think that's something that's really come to softball in the last 8 to 10 years. In major leagues in baseball, they've really kind of been doing it, but
A girl.
That's a good swing.
There you go.
Right center and deep, and that's going to get down for a stand-up double.
That was nice.
Is that Kayla? No.
Kayla Price out.
She had the grand
center.
slam before. Kayla did. Ashley Bonin, that was, with the stand-up double. Yeah, Kayla 2 innings ago hit a grand slam. First one I saw today, but. Yeah, here's Peyton Westra from North Polk, Iowa. But we were talking about it, in the Major League Baseball, they've been using tunneling for a long time, and I think college pitchers and trickling down into the high school level and the club level, pitchers are really learning how to tunnel their pitches and get those pitches to look very similar, and it's becoming harder and harder to hit against those really good pitchers.
All right. Yeah, and I think even some college girls may have trouble with that. But the first time you do it on accident and you realize that a pitch looks similar, and then all of a sudden they're swinging, or you get it right up in on their hands because they weren't ready for it, you realize how effective it is, and then you really start to challenge hitters all the time. It's awesome. For a pitcher, at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Makes
for a
it
pitcher.
more of a challenge for hitting, but that's what makes hitting fun, right? Like, you don't know what's going to happen in between each and every at-bat, but you can be prepared, track those pitches in, and be able to make adjustments as you go on.
Correct. And in the college game, I think for a long time, really good pitching has always kind of been the theme for those really top-level teams. And, velocity always is really tough to hit when you got somebody who can bring a lot of velocity. It's a ground ball back to the pitcher, throw to first.
Yeah, I think even just thinking about, not many people know about what effective velocity is, or the O-line, some people call it. It depends on where you're learning it, what they'll call it. But understanding that like a fastball up and in looks 2 miles per hour faster than a pitch down the middle. And then a down and out pitch looks 2 miles per hour slower than that. And it's like you can effectively place those pitches. You're able to mess with the hitter's timing all the time.
Yeah, and absolutely. and I think it's really important for pitchers locating, but for hitters to kind of understand what their game plan is, what their plan of attack, what is the pitcher, how are they attacking us, and those, that's the difference between being an average hitter and being a great hitter, is just learning the differences in how you're attacking pitchers and having a plan at the plate.
Yeah, I like to ask my hitters, like, if you were a pitcher, what would you throw yourself? Like, that's like a good way to like prepare yourself for like an at-bat. Like, if I'm a pitcher and I have a screwball, a changeup, and let's say a rise ball, I'm probably coming up and in at the hands with a screw on me, going change down and out and a rise up and in. Like, you got to think, what would a pitcher do for me, so then you can like prepare yourself. You can't always, you're not guessing the pitches, you're always going to be making reads, but being able to understand, like, okay, I might have a hole in my swing here. I'm looking to crush the first outside pitch I get.
Absolutely. And then count leverage is always a big
Absolutely.
thing. I think there's a nice line drive up the middle. That's a base hit for Madison Sewell.
Nice.
From Shakopee, Minnesota.
Love that.
But for younger kids as well, like, count leverage is very important. Getting yourself into a hitter's count, or if you're a pitcher, getting strike one. The batting averages, if you were to look at the differences in batting averages from an 0-1 pitch and a 1-0 pitch, it's a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And getting in those leverage situations, but not only getting in those counts, but getting to a 1-0, a 2-0, 3-1 count, it's what are you doing with those counts? Like,
absolutely.
You're not going to get a hit every time, but are you making hard contact on those? Are you making loud outs on 2-0?
Right.
If you're tapping out to third base on a 2-0 pitch, that's a conversation in my dugout. It's when you get into those leverage counts, you got to be up there swinging. That's a 2-0 swing right there.
Yep. And then even the batter before, she had a foul ball, and then I think she got jammed a little bit, but had a perfect hit up the middle. That's how you get the job done, Doesn't always have to be that big hit.
Well, that's the end of this game. I don't know what your plans are, but I'd love to have you stick around a little bit for the next game.
Absolutely. I love that.
It'll probably be about 20 minutes, but we'll be back, and we'll have 2 new teams.
Awesome.
Got some new players, so we'll take a break for a little bit. We'll come back, and we'll talk more